Cancer. Few words in the English language stoke more fear than the label of this dreaded killer. Yet even after years of research and funding, we still do not have a decisive cure, with the expensive treatment leading to astronomical medical bills, nauseating chemotherapy, and potential hair loss. People more than ever are seeking cheaper alternatives to help reduce the risk of developing cancer. Fortunately, science and the medical community have made great strides in finding fantastic ways to enjoy your life while fighting back and reducing your risk. Join us as we explore into the 4 simple habits that can change your life to help you enjoy every precious moment. Remember, this video is designed for educational purposes only, not as legitimate medical consultation. Always refer to your doctor before undergoing any change in diet or physical activity. Cancer is a disease that most have heard of or have even crossed paths with. However, many people don't really know how it affects the body. To truly stand a fighting chance, it pays to know your enemy. Cancer attacks the body in a deliberating way. It causes the cells in your body to grow uncontrollably, leading to a rapid expansion of abnormal cells which can form tumors. Tumors can be benign, harmless, or they can be cancerous. Normally, the cells in your body, of which there are trillions, grow through a process called cell division. This is how old cells are replaced by newer, healthier cells. Think of your body like a well-organized city, and the cells are its citizens. As the older cells die, they are replaced by the younger cells, a healthy cyclical process. However, when abnormal cells develop and spread, this disrupts the orderly process. If they develop cancerous tumors, it can spread throughout the entire body and form tumors in a totally new region. This is a process called metastasis. Cancer affects everyone different, and there are many types of cancer as it can develop in almost every region of the body. Many common symptoms of cancer are intense pain. Cancer can be very painful as it applies pressure to your nerves, bones, and even your organs. It can also release chemicals that stimulate your pain receptors. Additionally, treatment for cancer is often described as just as painful, if not more so than cancer itself. Surgery, chemo, and radiation therapy can all lead to enormous pain. Fatigue. Cancer doesn't just eat up your cells, it eats up your energy as well. By interrupting your hormone levels and reducing your red blood cell count, a condition called anemia, cancer makes your body feel weaker and more exhausted than ever. Weight loss. Cancer disrupts your body's ability to process nutrients and food, leading to a loss in appetite and potentially a drop in your metabolism. Cancer and its treatments can also cause severe nausea and vomiting, which cause enormous stress on the digestive system. Infections. Cancer destroys the immune system, your sword and shield against free radicals and other harmful agents in your body. Once your immune system is weakened, your body is exposed to germs and infections. Without white blood cells, your body is like a sitting duck for any harmful particles that find their way to you. Bleeding. Cancer can also interfere with the way your body fights against injuries, such as blood clotting and platelet production. Coupled with damaged blood vessels, your body can suffer life-threatening bleeding from what would normally be minor wounds. Now that we have the basic understanding of what cancer is and how it affects the body, it's time to dive into some ways we can fight back. While there is no surefire way to cure cancer, by following these steps, you can build a solid defense that will increase your chances of stopping cancer from taking root. Let's dive in. Number 1. Healthy diet. A healthy diet seems like a no-brainer, but when it comes to cancer, knowing what to eat makes all the difference. Not all foods are equal, and some are better than others when it comes to building up your cancer defenses. Let's take a look at some great examples of how to bolster your chances against this debilitating disease. Cruciferous vegetables. The name may sound strange, but you definitely know these powerhouse vegetables. This group contains glucosinolates, a heavily researched component that can be linked to protection against cancer. It does this by helping the body prevent damage to DNA and activating enzymes that detoxify carcinogens. Broccoli, cabbage, bok choy, and kale are all great sources of this powerful tool against cancer. Berries. Who doesn't love a delicious helping of berries? The fact that berries are also a great source of antioxidants is just the cherry on top. Alright, cherries aren't really berries, but nonetheless, a healthy diet of berries provides your body with vitamin C and anthocyanins, which bolster your defenses against oxidative stress and inflammation, which can result in cancer. Green tea. A soothing cup of green tea not only calms the mind and soul, it contains catechins, a form of flavonoid that can possibly fight against breast and prostate cancer. It accomplishes this by hindering the growth of tumors through angiogenesis, a process where new blood cells feed tumors. Turmeric. A mainstay in Indian cuisine and culture, turmeric contains curcumin, a pigment that can help stave off pancreatic, colorectal, and skin cancer. Through a process of modulating gene expression and signaling pathways for cells, turmeric is a bold and flavorful choice for cancer defense. Most of us know that sunlight is essential to life. Without it, Earth would be a lifeless ball of ice. However, as I'm sure you've heard countless times, too much of a good thing isn't always good. Spending too much time in the sun can actually lead to one of the most common types of cancer, skin cancer. The sun releases a constant stream of ultraviolet light, which over time can damage the DNA in your skin cells. As stated earlier, this can lead cells to develop abnormally, which could spread and develop cancerous tumors. UV rays also negatively affect your body's immune system, decreasing its defensive capabilities against skin cancer. While there is no one technique to protect against overexposure to sunlight, the best defense is to use a blend of simple methods. Seeking a shaded area, wearing clothes with tightly woven fabric, and using sunscreen that is rated at SPF 15. This filters out both UVA and UVB rays that can be harmful to the body. Number 3. Moderate alcohol consumption. Drinking alcohol is a popular activity for many people. It's a way to unwind after a long day at work and socialize with friends. However, excessive alcohol consumption can lead to higher risk of developing cancer, especially cancer of the mouth, throat, liver, breast, and pancreas. As with excessive sunlight, the more you drink, the greater your risk. So a great adjustment is to simply reduce your overall intake. The way alcohol affects the body is subtle, but powerful. By breaking down your DNA, alcohol limits your ability to repair any damage done by releasing a chemical called acetaldehyde, which adversely affects the genes that govern cell growth and death. Alcohol also causes fluctuations in specific hormones in your body, such as estrogen, that can lead to breast cancer. What are the official recommendations on how much you should drink, if at all? According to the 2020 to 2025 Dietary Guidelines for Americans, adults and legal drinking age can choose not to drink or to drink in moderation by limiting consumption to 2 drinks or less in a day for men and 1 drink or less in a day for women. If anything, avoid binge drinking, which is defined as consuming more than 4 or 5 drinks in one sitting. Number 4. Get checked up regularly. Staying vigilant is perhaps your best bet against getting ambushed by cancer. Although cancer can be extremely sneaky, there are ways to identify early signs of it, which can make treatment that much more successful. Be sure to talk with your doctor about what screenings are best for your age group, family history, and personal risk factors. Some of the most common screenings are breast cancer, which is X-ray images called mammograms, can identify cancer early when the chances of curing are higher. Women between the ages of 40 and 74 are encouraged to have a mammogram every 12 to 24 months based on their risk levels. They may also need an ultrasound or an MRI depending on the factors such as breast density or are at high risk of developing breast cancer. Colorectal cancer. Colorectal cancer develops in the colon, rectum, or both. By utilizing a colorectal screening through a colonoscopy or sigmoidoscopy, precancerous polyps can be discovered before it's too late. People between the ages of 45 to 75 should have routine screens based on their individual risk factors. Lung cancer, particularly of use to people who smoke. A low-dose computed tomography, or LDCT, is a CT scan that can aid in identifying lung cancer before it progresses too far. If you are between the ages of 50 and 80 and are a heavy smoker or used to smoke within the past 15 years, it is recommended to have a LDCT scan every year until you have gone 15 years without smoking. Remember the old adage, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Taking the simple but necessary steps to living a healthy life can make all the difference when it comes to cancer. No one ever thinks that they will be cancer's next victim, but by following these steps, you stand a fighting chance to put cancer in its place. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips and strategies for living a healthy and fulfilling life, please like, share, and subscribe.